Buenos dias, damas y caballeros. In what could be seen as a big blow to former president and pro-China lucky or attack dog, former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte and his BFF, si Chinese Premier Xi Jinping, America has announced a far bigger aid package, more than the $128 million we reported to you earlier, as relate to President Bongbong Marcos, who is now in the US for the Trilateral meeting with US, China, and Japan. The US Congress, the joint houses of the US Senate and Congress are offering a bigger package. Mas malaki po doon sa 7 billion pesos or $128 million na aid para sa palakasin yung programa ng Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement or EDCA. Ito yung sites all over the country na kung saan or 36 project sites and enhanced defense cooperation sites na medyo nakaharap po sa West Philippine Sea. Kumbaga, ito na rin yung mga kwan natin, yung mga first area of defense kung sakali or in wartime or in peacetime. Kumbaga, kung ang Russia kung ang Germany noon meron mga nilagay na defense sites sa Germany, including Dunkirk, or sa France to stop the attack of the Allied forces through France, na sa Omaha Beach, yung mga ganon, yung mga iba-ibang beach na pinangalanan ng mga allies. Ito yung EDCA sites natin. Ito yung nakaharap sa West Philippine Sea. So, inanunsyo ng US Joint Congress, the Senate and the House na Senate and the House or Senate, including yung Senate Appropriations Subcommittee on State, Foreign Operations and Related Programs, na ang pinaplano nila talaga ibigay sa atin ay 2.5 billion dollars in a period of 5 years or $500 million a year. So sa kabuuan po in pesos, and I hope tama yung computation ko, ay 141 billion pesos, 141 billion 433 million 750,000. So ito po, malaking line of defense talaga. Ito maibibigay sa atin. So for that news, we will be playing itong news report emanating from America, and we thank ANC for allowing us to use this video and the news report. Okay po, pakinggan natin yung good news from America.
Washington, D.C. and the historic Trilateral summit between the U.S., Japan, and the Philippines, where long simmering tensions between China and its neighbors took center stage. We have this report from Voice of America correspondent Chris Casquejo.
U.S. President Joe Biden reiterated his vow that the U.S. defense agreements with the Philippines and Japan are ironclad. So let's start with the Philippines, which is a key part of the U.S. defense strategy in the region. No troops from the U.S. are permanently stationed there, and the U.S. and the Philippines have a mutual defense treaty that dates back to 1951. Last year in 2023, they agreed upon 4 additional sites under the 2014 Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, EDCA, to provide additional staging capacity for U.S. military, where U.S. troops rotate their presence no more than 10,000 at a time. And the Philippines also needs to retrofit its military assets. So to that end, the U.S. Senate has proposed $2.5 billion in grants over 5 years to help Manila purchase weapons from Washington.
Today, we mark a historic moment, the first ever leaders summit between the United States, Japan, and the Philippines. And it's truly an honor to have you both here as we begin this new era of partnership. And today, we commit to writing that story in the future together, to building the Indo-Pacific that is free, open, prosperous, and secure for all. And I want to be clear, the United States defense commitments to Japan and to the Philippines are ironclad. They're ironclad. As I've said before, any attack on Philippine aircraft, vessels, or armed forces in the South China Sea would invoke our Mutual Defense Treaty.
We meet today as friends.
Oh, napakinggan nyo yun, ha? Si Jinping at saka yung mga kwanyo dito, yung mga traidor na mga Pilipino na mga lakis nyo or yung mga kwanyo dito, mga aso nyo dito na si former President Duterte, si Vice President Sara Duterte, sila Bato de la Rosa, sila Senators Bongo, at saka sila Harry Roque, at saka si Salvador Panelo. Narinig nyo na, anumang atake sa eroplano ng Pilipinas, barko, sundalo o behikulo will trigger the Mutual Defense Treaty na we ink with America or we made this agreement with America or deal with America 1951 pa po. So this is older than most of us. So at hanggang ngayon sinasabi ni President Joe Biden ay ironclad ito. Kumbaga parang when you say ironclad, parang yung pagkatali diyan sa agreement na yan ay metal, hindi lang sa bato, nakataga sa bato, kundi nakataga sa hardest form of metal, ironclad na hindi parang yung mga galing yan kasi sa mga medieval period, yung mga kwan nila, yung mga armor nila naka-iron talaga, ganon. So ganon rin, naka-metal, ganon. So hindi talaga basta lang masira-sira o ibaliwala. Ganyan katigas, kalakas yung kwan natin, yung Mutual Defense Treaty Agreement natin. So US is practically saying na sige, subukan nyo galawin ang Pilipinas, subukan nyo banggain ng todo-todo at masaktan ng mga Pilipino. Meron na nga nasaktan doon sa pag-host nila Pero technically, hindi yan pwede i-consider act of war. Kasi sabi nila, host lang yan tubig lang yan. O kaya yung mga laser. Kasi strict ang definition sa act of war. Yung gamit yung bomba, bala, or sinaktan physically, ganon. So, or nuclear attack, ganon. So, pero sinabi ng Amerika, kung papunta kayo dyan, hindi namin pababayaan ng Pilipinas. Yun. Pakinggan pa natin yung mga magandang developments.
Partners bound by a shared vision and pursuit of a peaceful, stable, and prosperous Indo-Pacific. It is a partnership born not out of convenience nor of expediency, but as a natural progression of a deepening relation and robust cooperation amongst our three countries. This is a meeting that looks ahead. As we deepen our ties and enhance our coordination, we seek to identify ways of growing our economies and making them more resilient, climate-proofing our cities and our societies, sustaining our development progress, and forging a peaceful world for the next generation.
Now on to Japan, which has 50,000 U.S. troops stationed there, but command and control for those forces is located in Hawaii. The U.S. and Japan committed on Wednesday to better coordinate their military command and control with some reforms. And this is all in the hope of discouraging China's so-called gray zone tactics, like firing water cannons in the West Philippine Sea or South China Sea and aiming military-grade lasers at other vessels. Reporting from the White House, Chris Casquejo, VOA News.
Yan, maganda yun guys. So, narinig nyo na. So, in short, balik tayo dito sa 2.5 billion. Ito ay nag-file ni Republican Senator Bill Hagerty na former ambassador to Japan, at si Democrat Tim Kaine na ino-authorize yung 500 million a year foreign military financing, FMF, na grant assistance to the Philippines over the 5 fiscal years to 2029 or beyond the term of President Bongbong Marcos. Kaya nga, the more reason guys, i-share nyo itong vlog to friends and relatives kasi delikado kung maiba na naman ang presidente natin sa 2028 at lalo na kung God forbid hindi na ganap yung pag-aresto kay Sara Duterte at ng International Criminal Court for one or reason or another, napigil nila ito through legal or extra legal means. Tinanggal nila si Marcos or whatever, or hinarangan sa International Court or whatever, no? So wala na naman. Siyempre, ite-terminate na naman ito ni Sara sa term niya. 6 years na naman tayo. Wala na. Baka for the next 6 years, sisiguradawin na ng China na hindi na talaga sila aalis dito. Kahit after sa term ni Sara, may iba pang presidente na pro-America, pero by that time, too late na. Baka the whole West Philippine Sea nalagyan na ng kampo ng China. At such time, wala na tayong magawa. Pero at least ngayon, the direction is towards reinforcing or strengthening the Philippine defense posture. So, ang bill na ito will require the U.S. Secretary of State in coordination with the Pentagon to submit an annual spending plan to Congress kung paano nila bubuhusan yung $2.5 billion. At sabi pa dito sa bill na ito, it could include coastal defense. So yung nga, depensa, yung sinabi natin noon, yung parang ginawa ni Hitler sa France, kasi yun ang unang lugar in-invade ng Amerika papunta sa Germany. Long range fires o long range siguro mga bomba ito or missile. Integrated air defenses, o yun, maganda ito, yung anti-aircraft bombs and guns and siguro mga anti-aircraft military equipment. At syempre, mga missile na rin siguro, maritime security, mga barko. Man and unmanned aerial system, yung mga military grade na mga drones, no? Mechanized ground mobility vehicles, mga tangke, mga amphibious attack equipment, surveillance and reconnaissance and defensive cybersecurity, yun. Pati cybersecurity, yun. So, sabi pa nga ni Hagerty sa press statement na critical daw itong cooperation between the Philippines and America na sa panahon na may amid the communist China's growing aggression in the Philippine Sea and South China Sea. So nakikita nila hindi lang tayo ang apektado dito, kundi yung sinabi natin na yung buong mundo, if dahil key market or commercial lane talaga yung West Philippine Sea sa continuing and free traffic of ships from all over the world. Yung maapekto rin talaga yung economy ng buong mundo kung makontrol yan ng China, lalo na yung mga lugar na kalaban ng China. This is a very welcome development. Hindi lang pala 128 million na prinamis na ni pinopropose ni President Joe Biden or 7 billion, kundi mas malaki pa, $2.5 billion or 141 billion pesos. So let's hope and let's pray that this aid will come to us, because we really need it at this time. So please share this good news to friends and relatives, and tell them to continue fighting the propaganda war, the cyber war against China, na against Filipinos na mga traidor na lumalaban rin talaga, mas agresibo sa atin sa cyber war, kasi marami silang pera, marami silang minions na nababayaran ng mga trolls. So please share this vlog para makita naman ng sambayanan at taumbayan na mali yung propaganda nila former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, na hindi tayo tutulungan ng Amerika kung mapunta na tayo sa shooting war with China. Something that we said hindi na malabo naman mangyari. So this is a very clear indication na talagang seryoso ang Amerika to fight with us, to defend us under the Mutual Defense Treaty, and also to help reinforce our capacity to repel attacks from China through aid and through military aid, and by strengthening our military strength as a nation. So thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the Vlogcaster Armandin YouTube channel, and see you in my next vlog.